Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to more of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Gates to Infinity. In the last episode, Salamence killed us. I didn't really appreciate it. So I had to go all the way through that dungeon again and get back to where we were. We're gonna go ahead and use a sleep orb. See how many it puts to sleep. It puts Salamence to sleep. That's great, actually. Okay, now we're gonna come over here and hopefully paralyze both of these guys. Looks like Emogla's gonna die. Yeah, Emogla just died. Oh, that's great. Thunder Wave. Crap, Salamence is up and running again. Oh no. Let's use a Slumber Orb. Ha 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 ha. Crap. Okay. Put you to sleep. Oh boy. Snivy, no, be careful, man. Here's an Oran Berry, Snivy. Oh, crap. Crap. Okay, need another orb. What do we got? Slow Orb? Petrify Orb! Here we go, use the Petrify Orb. Crap! Parisian, what are you doing over there, man? Just kind of hanging around. Oh my goodness. Come on, we gotta get rid of these chandelures. We gotta get rid of the chandelure. Yeah, there's one. Oh boy, Salamence. Sleep Seed. Causes the sleep status condition. A Totter Seed, it causes confuse. Petrify Orb use. Uh-oh. Didn't affect Salamence. Oh god, Snivy. Snivy. You gotta be careful, Snivy. Snivy. If it was just Salamence that we were fighting, we wouldn't have a problem. Crap. Okay, items. What do we got? I got a slow orb. Health orb. All power up orb. Totter Seed. Give to Snivy. You better use that Totter Seed, man. The Chandelure is like stuck over here. Oh god. Parisian died? Oh, we're screwed. We are in so much trouble. Thunderbolt! Not you. Did it not do anything? What in the world? Okay, Salamence was slowed. Where's my stylus at? I can use a team attack. Completely forgot about those. 67 damage. Did we kill Sal? We killed him? Yeah. Get this stupid chandelure, man. Get him, Snivy. Oh god, Snivy, don't die. I will cry if you die at this point. Yes! We win! Oh my gosh, I win. Oh my god, I panicked there for a second. Ah! We did it! We beat them! We beat Salamence! Ha! You guys were nuts to even try to take us on. Don't you know who we are? Okay, everybody, let's move on while we've got the chance. Emogla, watch out! Cha! Thunk! Irk! It's a bit early to be letting your guard down. Espeon, don't go sneaking up on me like that. No, sorry, I mean... thanks for saving me. Looks like everyone is still in one piece. Thank goodness for that, at least. Umbreon is getting everything ready. He's just up ahead. Let's hurry. Huh? Getting ready for what? We found a way to get to the Glacier Palace. You did? You mean we can travel across the sky? That's like seriously amazing. Really? You two really are geniuses. I don't think it had anything to do with our genius, though. Well, never mind that now. Just come along with me. Sorry for the wait, Umbreon. I've brought everyone with me. Aren't those for summoning a Magnagate? Umbreon, you figured out how to use the intercarts to reach the Glacier Palace after all? More or less. Though we'll be using some pretty special intercarts. These should let us go straight there, without any dungeons or anything. Whoa! I knew you guys were geniuses. You made awesome intercarts like that? Afraid not. These intercarts weren't made by the two of us. The cards we're about to use are ones we picked up. Picked up? That's right, we found them among the glaciers. We were poking through the chunks of ice falling from the Glacier Palace. That's where we found these intercarts. How can that be? Basically, Espeon's intuition was exactly right. If you think back to the first time we came to the Great Glacier, you remember when we stood in front of the Great Glacier before those crevices? Right around there, we found signs of a Magnagate being summoned. Do you remember that? Signs of a Magnagate being summoned? Yeah, I remember that. Pikachu found it, right? And then we tried using our intercarts there, and... the light! It leads straight to the glacier. There's no doubt about it. The remains of this Magnagate. This path was used to lead straight from here to the Great Glacier. What? But that means someone summoned a Magnagate here, and then made their way to the Great Glacier. So that means someone came here before us. I can't say for sure. Maybe some Pokemon living around here used something like intercarts, and used this as a path to get around the crevices or something. I didn't see it at the time, but thinking about it now, only one Pokemon capable of making that Magnagate pops into mind, right? Only one? Yep. Only one. The Pokemon who, according to the stories, reached that spot before we did. Oh! You don't mean... You can't be suggesting Keldeo? That's right, Keldeo. Keldeo is the only Pokemon who reached the Glacier Palace before we did. And that old Magnagate we found, it would make sense if Keldeo used intercarts to summon it. And if he did, that would mean Keldeo is also an intercard user. And a genius one at that. Keldeo? An intercard user? I just can't imagine it. I mean, in all the years I knew him, I never even saw him glance at a set of intercards, you know? Perhaps he picked the skill up for some reason along the way. Although he appears to have made up his mind, or his own method, Keldeo has a real gift for it. Frankly, the arrangement he thought up for crossing the crevices was breathtaking. And the intercarts we found this time... What? You think those are Keldeo's handiwork too? It seems likely. Keldeo must have known that the Glacier Palace would take off sooner or later, so he made intercarts that could cross the sky, and dropped them down here. When Espeon first suggested that we come here, for ideas, honestly, I was baffled by it. Of course, even I didn't think we'd find anything like these cards lying about. My intuition was just about Keldeo. But when I followed on from the conclusion that Keldeo was the intercard user, then I thought I might learn more here in the place where you passed through. That was only a guess, but about Keldeo alone, while I can't explain why, I knew I was not mistaken. This is what my intuition told me. That's amazing. Kinda more like freaky, really. That intuition of yours, Espeon. At any rate, no one ever heard from Keldeo again after he entered the Glacier Palace, and now we found these intercards left behind. It's almost as if they were meant for us. When you look at it like that, you have to conclude that Keldeo is still in the Glacier Palace. Keldeo is... and he is Kyurem's enemy. If he went to the trouble of leaving behind a method to cross the sky, it hardly seems possible that he is out to help Kyurem with his goals. Keldeo is... alive! Keldeo is up there? In that Glacier Palace? Keldeo is there. There are still a whole lot of mysteries, but the only way we're gonna understand them is if we go there, to the Glacier Palace. I would love to save my adventure. You don't understand. If my adventure did not save right now, I would cry because I had to try 2 times to beat Salamence. 2 times, man. Hey, is it true? Can you really see it? Yeah, it's still far off, but there's no mistaking it. That is no mirage. You're right. It's no mirage. You can see the real Glacier Palace. What does it mean? The Glacier Palace might be coming this way. It's coming here? Now that you mention it, it has been getting a bit bigger. So, it's true? It's just like Snivy said. The world is facing destruction. He was telling the truth! Eek! Hold on a moment. It's not as if the Glacier Palace has actually done anything yet, now is it? It just happens to be drifting this way. Are you serious? The bitter cold is going to destroy the whole world. And that's what's coming right at us. And you're trying to say that that's all just fine and dandy? Hey, Ducklet, don't get too worked up now. It's true the bitter cold seems to be getting closer and we don't know what it'll do. But, well, actually, it's even scarier because we don't know what it'll do. I believe we are in definite danger. How do you all think it will happen? The end of the world, I mean. Will everything just blink out in an instant? Personally, I don't think so. I think perhaps everything will slowly crumble around us. But where will the destruction start from then? You don't think... Maybe it'll start from right around the bitter cold itself? Then the things closest to the bitter cold will be the first to go? It is unfortunate, but that does seem the most likely course of events. What? It's terrible. We've got to tell everyone. That's a bad idea. Wait. Just wait 1 second. Why do you always have to go and make things worse when they are? Or worse than they are? If you go around panicking and... Oh crap, I skipped that. I'm sorry. It's not like anything's going to help. Or, it's not like it's going to help anything, is it? You're only adding to the problem, aren't you? Dunsparce is exactly right. Swanna! You Pokemon. What was all that, oh, we've got to tell everyone nonsense? You just don't know when enough is enough, do you? So the destruction is going to start from the area closest to the bitter cold, eh? You're just making assumptions. You don't know anything. You want to throw everyone into a panic by spreading that nonsense? Wake up already, would you? We've got the future to think about. And we've got to think of the children. So how about you all stop acting like a bunch of twits? We've got work to do. Good job, Swanna. Good job. Honestly. Thanks, Swanna. Of course, Dunsparce. I know you're trying hard at least, even if no one else is. Don't you give up. Not until the very end. I won't. That's right. I won't give up. We're going to get everyone to believe in the future again. We're going to make everyone believe together. So you and the others better not give up either, Pikachu. You've got to destroy that bitter cold. Don't lose to anyone. Go get 'em, Pikachu. Wow, we're right here on the palace. That's great. Is this? It's all covered with ice and you can see the sky outside. It may have changed a bit since last time, but this definitely seems to be the Glacier Palace. We really got here without having to go through a single dungeon. That's crazy. And we even came across the sky. What is with these intercards, huh? They're unbelievable. They are indeed impressive. To be able to make cards like this, well, if I'm being honest, I'm quite jealous. Well, we are dungeon researchers after all, so I know how you feel, but this is no time for that kind of chit-chat. We made it to the Glacier Palace, that's what matters. Now we need to get to the bitter cold, and destroy it. We need to keep our focus on that and move forward. Wait a second. It's great that we made it here, of course, but, what about getting back? How do we get back to paradise? We're way up here in the sky. Don't worry. We should be able to get back again by using Keldio's intercards. Oh, really? Well, that's okay then. Phew! I was afraid for a second that maybe you guys weren't planning on making it back. That's ridiculous. We are absolutely going to return to paradise safe and sound. After all, if we didn't, how would we ever be able to face Dunsparce again? Ha ha ha, yeah, I guess that's true. Alright, then let's go do this thing. Salamence came from up here, so that means we should assume Muna and the others are also up here somewhere. Do you think they noticed our arrival? Hard to say, but if they haven't, we should use that to our advantage. We'll draw attention if we all travel together in one big group, though. If we split up, we should be able to avoid getting caught by Muna. And if our thugs do find us and chase us, at least they'll have to split their forces. Sounds fair. Let's split into 3 groups. Espeon and I will stick together, Verzi and Emogla should team up, and finally Pikachu and Snivy. Each of our groups will go a different way. Does that sound alright to everyone? Fine with me. Stay safe, everyone. Make sure you don't lose, okay? Let's go. Right behind you. Okay. We should head out too. Yeah. Okay, be careful, Pikachu and Snivy. You all be careful too. Why do we gotta split up? That's so stupid. Alright, once we're ready, we ought to head out. Let's give it our all, Pikachu. Okay, well, let me go ahead and do this. Items. Actually, I should probably deposit as much money as I can, because I'm holding way too much. I'm gonna deposit that much. That gives me 1,000. Okay, items. Deposit. Reorganize those items. Get rid of a couple of these sleep or seeds. Get rid of one of those. Keep everything else. Alright, so unfortunately, guys, I gotta go ahead and wrap this episode up. We're getting close to 20 minutes, and I don't want to go ahead and start another dungeon and have this episode gone for an hour. So, if you guys would like to support me, if you guys would like to see more of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Gates to Infinity, be sure to leave a like and a comment in the section below. Both of those things really do help me, and I really appreciate it. In the next episode, we're going to continue forward with Snivy and Pikachu. So until then, I'll see you guys very soon with more of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Gates to Infinity in the future. Bye, guys!